What should you do when you think you have an overpayment? The answer sounds easy: refund it within 60 days. But the reality is not so simple. How do you verify that you actually have an overpayment? How much money needs to be refunded? What caused the overpayment? And how much time do you really have? First, let's talk about what the 60-day rule calls credible information of an overpayment. This is the term they use for something that puts you on notice that you might have gotten paid when you shouldn't have. This can be a single overpaid claim, repeated hotline reports regarding the same issue, one detailed hotline complaint, an unexplained increase in Medicare revenue, or services by an unlicensed or excluded individual, just to name a few. You should also conduct proactive compliance activities like claim reviews and monitoring to check for potential overpayments. Once you believe you might have an overpayment, it's time to investigate. Before you do anything else, determine whether an overpayment actually exists. Sometimes credible information, like a hotline report, turns out to be nothing, but you always need to investigate. If you determine that you do have an overpayment, the next step is to quantify it. Ask whether the overpayment was an isolated incident or mistake, or whether there's a bigger systemic issue. You have up to 6 months to investigate and quantify, but for most issues you won't need that much time. After you've quantified the overpayment, you have 60 days to refund the money. This is typically done through your MAC by either sending a check or requesting an offset of future Medicare payments. However, if the overpayment was a result of violating the law, you will need to use the OIG's self-disclosure protocol. This should never be done without the assistance of legal counsel. Once you've refunded the money, your work isn't done. You need to take steps to correct the problem that caused the overpayment in the first place. This may be training or retraining your staff, implementing a policy or procedure, or making a change to business practices. While no one likes giving money back, detecting and refunding overpayments demonstrates a commitment to compliance and following the law.